There it is. That is a beautiful fit. Nice and snug. Just, I don't know, if I pull down on that a little bit, that tightens right up. I was going to say there was just a little tiny gap up there, but just a little down pressure. When that went away, I'm feeling really good about that. I've got to be careful to make sure I keep glue out of this back rabbet so that it doesn't stick to this piece of plywood that I have to use to get everything lined up. And I'm also using my Lexan piece in here as well. So I'm going to try and be careful with the glue around. I know it won't stick to the plastic, but I still want to be a little careful around here. I'll try and keep it down in the valley as much as I can. And then this screw I'm not worried about. I can clean that out with the once things get dried up here. I'm just going to stand it up. I've got this cut off here. Hope you can see that. Yeah, this one here that I'm pushing against. I'm going to slide this other piece up. Also cut off with that same angle. Push against that and clamp. Got good squeeze out. Check the back here. I gotta pull that down a little. I was thinking I wouldn't need a clamp up here, but I think I might. Looking up through here, I can see squeeze out in there. Alright, looks good, fairly solid. I'll clean up the glue. We can start to see the finish line now. Okay, just got done drilling, counter boring just the plywood for these number 6 by 1 inch screws, or a square drive, and that's how I'm going to stitch the back on to the frame. So my drilling method was to run this in at a slight angle here, and then once it got, you can see that once it got into the hang on a second, forgot I had the music on. So then once it got into here, I was in the meat of the white oak, and you can see that angle that's coming out there. So that's what's gonna hold my plywood back to the frame, and then kind of make sure it squeezes everything together. So let me stitch it together. One thing I wanted to make sure of when I countersunk for these, that I got it plenty deep. Because this is going on the wall, you don't want any of this metal sticking out here, so that's going to work out pretty nice. Alright, I've got it turned upside down here and using gravity. Got my small shelf in there, and it's nice and snug, looks good. Let me see if I can peel this back a little bit here. So that's nice and tight. It looks tight on the other side. I've lost my line. I think that because I took those little shavings off the sides of the plastic and the plywood, it's narrowed it up a little bit. So the shelf is sitting down a little, even though it looks like it's up right now. So I'm going to make another mark here on the bottom side and use that to locate my screw holes. I know that I need to use the lines near the bottom. I'll pre-drill a couple holes, then I can attach them from the back. Alright, one more dry fit before I make some final tune-ups on this. It's going together fantastic. I think the shelves are going to be plenty strong. I've got 2-inch screws running through it this way, and with the plastic in there now, it really can't go down because it's wedged. So I think it's going to be fine. I'm not going to do anything here with any screws to this for now. Now I'm a little bit long, so I've got to take just a hair off of each side here, and then I've got to locate my screw hole. Maybe I don't want to take it off both sides. Yeah, I just want to take it off the one side because my hole to line up the power cord is on this side. And that's right on the money. So this is flush, so that's good. I'll just do it off of one side. I'll make a mark here. I'll remove that. I'll have to dress up this corner again. No big deal. And then I'm going to mark on the inside so that I'm going to have screws coming up through the bottom here. I'll come in about from right there and come straight up about this way.